Okay, we're back on the barbecuing. So I've got some nice pork chops, and I'm keeping the packet, just peel the lid back, marinade in here, put the lid back on overnight. I've blitzed up all my spices, so you might have seen I've got some in little jars. They're such slow at grinding, so I blitz them instead. I've put them in a bowl. I'm going to cover it over. I'm going to put a bit of Chardonnay in, a bit of olive oil, a bit of the Greek, really quite tangy yogurt, bit of garlic, bit of onion, mix it all in, leave it 24 hours, and that's going to be my barbecue for tomorrow. Okay then, barbecue friends. So I've been preheated, had a really good cleaner, because we've done some serious barbecue in the last few days. Woo, that's smoky. So it's funny, we're on to, we're at 300, I've put the lid up obviously. Let's see, it dropped off. I think I can get it back up there. But yeah, in reality, it's really important you just burn off the crap. So I gave it a good clean after a couple of days. The wind's blowing that way. You can see there's stuff down there, there's a bit of oil and stuff. So just burn that stuff off so it's super clean. And then I've got some sausage. So pork sausage, pork chop in here. So these pork chops from Lidl again, looking really nice. I've marinated them, so you've got yogurt, wine, olive oil, some spices, a bit of salt. It's looking really nice. I'm hoping they're going to have juiced up with that, especially with the wine as well that I've added in, but we'll see. And these are kind of part cured sausage, pork ones. We'll see how they go. Probably drop them on first, and I'm going to sear the pork chop down the bottom, and then we'll move it higher. But I think we're there now. I think we're looking pretty clean, so we're ready to barbecue. So catch me when I've dropped them on. See how that goes. So pork chops are on. I've got some more marinade here, so I might add a bit on later on. But I'm just going to get a bit of a sear on initially on the pork chop. Remember, you've got milk solids there, a bit of wine, and I think it's going to work quite well. So give that a couple of minutes just to get a bit of char on, because obviously with a pork chop it's good to get that char on. Then flip it over. Sausage on the top, they're going to take about the same time, I reckon, overall. And looking good, yeah. You can hear that sizzle. Sizzle's good, that's what we want. Let's have a little look. This going to put on. Oh yeah, that's good. Here we look. So, probably add a bit of that juice on. I'm going to have to do that two-handed, so you'll have to join me in a minute. Then guys, so we're going to turn these chops over. They're looking good. So I've already got a little bit of stuff on here just to moisten again. Just turn them over. That's looking nice. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I'm going to turn my sausage again. I brought them down lower down because actually they're doing nicely. And look, we're going to take some of this stuff. Try and get some of this onion on top. I might turn them one more time. Remember, I put all that nice wine in there, so I'm hoping to get a bit back from that wine. Put a bit on here. See, I'll keep it moist though. That's the point. So we'll turn it over one more time. I think at least get a bit more. They're going to be juicy. So there you are. So we've got the chops doing very nicely on our sear. I'm going to close the lid. Sausages are doing well. Searing them bad boys off. It's looking very good. Okay then guys, so we're back on 200 on the landman. I'll lift the lid. I had a bit of a spurter. Whoa! It was actually spraying out the top of my sausage. Look, now it's on the bottom. It's literally spraying out the bottom. I turned the guy over. We're almost there now. These chops are looking amazing. They're really thin, so I think I'm going to have to decide to do something with them. Look at that. They're great, the sausage. So I moved them on the top. Look at that. It's like literally. I was telling you, it's really hot, isn't it? So the problem is that the chops are kind of a sear thing, but they're kind of thin, aren't they? Sorry, I've gone the wrong way there. So I think I'm going to go with that. Maybe we're going to live with that. Remember, they've got the milk solids on. So we just I'll line those guys up. Then we're going to get some pita breads on. And then we're done, I think. Just barbecuing. Done. So join me on the plate. I've got some cool salads. You can have a look at those in a minute. Look at them, people. So check out the difference. I've burnt off the milk solids here, and you've got some caramel stuff going on. It's that browning effect. That's what we're looking for, isn't it, with the chops? What we don't want is the watery crap that's on them. So that's looking good, isn't it? But they've been protected during cooking really nicely, and they are still going to be moist. So I'm going to plate that up, and we're good to go. Barbecue is ready.